Alright guys, so this is pretty much dead on to where the final video of Prince was taken. Basically, it was, I'm trying not to get in trouble by people because we've been like sitting out here for a while. But this is the route right here, right in front of this Office Max, right in Chanhassen. And I'll show you like how close it was in just a second to Paisley Park. He came right across this thing, this light pole and this tree. The tree might have been there, it might not have been because of it was April, so like all this vegetation was gone. But this is basically where Prince was last photographed, riding his bike right here. He rode right across here, and I think there's another, the video, I'm trying to find the video, full video, but I do believe he was like riding right in through here, back into this dumpster area. So I'm gonna show you guys in just a second. By the way, Hannah's back. Where I think the video was taken from. So I do believe that it was taken from the kids' hair spot at the hair district. I do think it was taken right in that little area right there.
Handicap sign.
Because as you can see, the handicap sign's right there and you can see it on the ground. But let's just do a quick time lapse to see how far Paisley Park is from where we're at right now. So okay guys, so now I'm gonna do a little time lapse of this, and we're gonna see exactly how far Paisley Park was from this area where he was last basically seen publicly. So guys, real quick while we're at the stoplight, my belief is there is a trail, which I should have went that way.
Also, is one of his houses that way? Or? Oh yeah, and he could have come from his other house too, not just Paisley Park, because we saw his other house when we were out and about yesterday, and it was right down this street, straight ahead. Yep,
it's literally, he had a house on, I believe it's called Gilpin Avenue or Boulevard, something to that effect, and I believe he did have a house there. That's where he lived. Outside of Paisley Park. Paisley Park is advertised as Prince's home, but it is not entirely his home. He did have another house on Gilpin, which is right down the road from Paisley Park.
Well, and that street we just passed would not have been busy like this, so I bet he came from his house.
So I believe it's after this stoplight up here is Paisley Park. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, Paisley Park. It says right here on this sign.
It's on the left.
Yep.
Because on the left here, we're going to be crossing these blue, I don't think it's going to show up on the camera, but there's like an area where people leave things for Prince. And then Paisley Park's right on our left. You can't necessarily see it, but we're turning right now to go past it.
Yep. So guys, like, look at, like,
that's so close.
Yeah, it's what, like maybe a minute walk?
Yeah, and you can't see it on camera, but to the right there is a sidewalk he could have taken.
Yep, right there.
There's people jogging on it, and he could have taken that the whole way, because then there's a sidewalk over there by Paisley Park.
So it's a 4-minute drive, it says. It's 1.1 miles. Let's do cycle directions. Yeah, 7 minutes. That's nothing. For a guy like Prince, I mean, you get...
Yeah, after doing such long shows and tours and...
Yep. Alright guys, we're turning to go to Paisley Park. Paisley Park is, so there's Paisley Park right there. It's supposedly closed today, but looks like there are some people here. Wow, and it's raining. It's raining at Paisley Park. That is, like...
the rain on your dash.
Look at that. Look at that, guys. That is crazy. And there's this tour bus back there. I'll turn around in just a second. All right, guys. So I'm driving back towards Paisley Park really quickly. Kind of crazy. As soon as I like saw the gates, it started pouring down rain, which is like insanity.
Yeah, that is.
So okay, I'm gonna try to show you guys this tour bus. What are they gonna do? There's not a lot of cars behind me, so it's okay. So right up here. So right here is Paisley Park. There's the gates, and then these tour buses right back there, which is kind of cool. So yeah, that's crazy. And it literally started raining like right as soon as we got here. Insanity. That would have been crazy yesterday. I probably would have bawled or something. But now I'm gonna go down to Gilpin Avenue or Boulevard, something like that, and we're gonna try to see if we can find his other house. I do believe it was torn down. That was what I heard when he passed away. That was something he wanted done, probably so nobody could buy it. But yeah, and then I'm gonna come back this way. A lot of driving in the vlog today. Come back this way and go down, and I guess maybe don't have to go back that way, but well, we do. So I'm gonna GoPro this route, and also if you look right over to the right, it does say Prince Rogers Nelson Memorial Highway, which the guy yesterday told us that it took 3 years for them to get that approved because it wanted to be, I think he said green or brown. Blue or brown, something like that. It was brown.
Green or brown.
Green or brown for the highway. Like it had to be that color. And they finally got it to be purple. So these are the only street signs in the world, I believe he said, that are actually purple, which is insanity. And that just shows you again the power that Prince had. Like the man is no longer with us, and he has that kind of power. So I kind of thought that was it when I first saw this preschool, but it's not. That'd been crazy. That would be a Prince house though. It's kind of crazy to think, guys, like Prince legitimately probably drove, if you watch the vlog from Paisley Park, that blue Bentley, that was his daily driver other than the bike. Like obviously I feel like he didn't ride his bike, you know, in the Minnesota winter, because it's like 9,000 below apparently here. But yeah, I just think like you probably saw that blue Bentley and we're like, oh, it's Prince. Like, I don't know, maybe. I don't know how that works. Alright guys, so we are coming up on
the destination is on your right. 71.
So apparently he was right here.
But now there's houses here.
But now there's houses, yeah.
So we can actually turn here and get a better look by showing all the houses that are here now.
We can't.
You can go right in this thing.
Oh, okay. We can turn right here.
So now we're turning into this huge housing development that has now taken over the land that he supposedly had.
Yeah, which is kind of insanity. Apparently he lived right down in this area.
And these are all like brand new.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're still building stuff back that way.
So do you think it was where these trees are? Should you flash the camera over to maybe not?
Probably right in this. I know he owned, from what I've read, he owned a lot of land here. So this is probably like, it was probably all of this. Like he probably owned all of this, and the state probably got it, because if you think about it, so he passed away 7-8 years ago, so that's plenty of time for this to be developed, honestly. But yeah, it's just crazy to think that this is kind of where Prince lived. Probably had a nice, really big house. I know he had a big house. Like I was kind of thinking like, oh, it's not really a lot of time to build this all up, but it really was, because these houses back here probably might have been built up already. Purple Parkway. He definitely lived around here. That's the name of that street, is Purple Parkway, and I guarantee you that's...
Did you get a good shot of it?
I don't know if I did. I'm gonna go back.
Go back and take a picture.
Yeah.
Pearl Drive.
Yeah, so I think maybe whoever Alphabet Street.
What does Alphabet have to do with?
I don't know. But Prince had an album called Diamonds and Pearls. So yeah, I wonder, like, we gotta go see some more street names, but like look, that's how brand new this is. They're putting blacktops on it still, and like, look it, they're building a house. That's gonna be the new StarrVlogs house. Yeah, they're still building this stuff up. Let's see if that's Pearl Drive right there. And then this is Alphabet Street. Okay, and then it was down this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So definitely, I think that was kind of that house is empty right there. And then here's Purple Parkway. Right there.
I bet this whole road was on
purple. He owned a lot of land. I know that he owned a lot of land here.
And I wonder if that's why they have purple flowers at the entrance sign.
Maybe. I read today that Prince owned the largest amount of land in Chanhassen. His house was here. That was probably it. That's honestly probably it. Again, I'm gonna try to see if we can see any more Prince related stuff. So yeah, that's purple. It's thundering. Which way should I go? Left or right?
Up there, because there's more like Paisley and whatever up there.
So yeah, definitely Prince. Okay, like I never realized, like I knew Prince lived in Chanhassen, but I didn't realize Prince was Chanhassen. Paisley Path and Paisley Court. All right, guys. So now we're gonna test the route to the Office Max in that area. So we're basically across the street from Paisley Park right now. Just gonna take this road right here.
And we're just south of that preschool, so he could have taken this either from that land and neighborhood and property or from Paisley, because this goes right up to that preschool. He could have taken this from either location.
There's a sidewalk right, like a bike path to the left, so definitely probably rode just right on this little path right over here. Yep, there's the Office Max right there. Right in front, guys. So he definitely just rode right across to this area, which is insanity. That is crazy to think that. It's really not that far either. It's like 5 seconds, basically, really, if you really want to think about it. Riding a bike, probably, what, 10 minutes?
Well, you looked it up. It was only 7 minutes.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It was only 7 minutes from Paisley Park to here.
And from that other area, it probably would have been 10 minutes.
10, 20, yeah.
No, not 20. It would have been 10 or 12.
Wow, this is crazy, guys. Taking the same routes, paths as Prince did.
Yeah, I mean, he could have come here all the time. Lee and Chin, Taco Bell.
Yeah, I mean...
Lee and Chin.
Yeah, because I wonder where
Taco Bell.
Where exactly he was coming from, as far as like.
Is that Target up there?
Yep, Target.
Lunds and Byerly's is like the ritzy Minnesota grocery store. If you ever needed to pick up anything there, they got carpeting in the grocery store. That's how fancy. So we're still on that same main street, the bike path that he took. And
everybody watch this video so I can buy a Tesla.
There's a whole little strip mall here with some local joints. This is a pub. Maybe he got burgers to go from.
He was vegan.
Not burgers then, something vegetarian. So we're gonna go possibly eat there and check it out.
Alright guys, we're at Ben Dizzy's right now. Right down the street. And this is my pulled pork. Oh my gosh, it's so huge. Some tater tots. This is Hannah's Ben Dizzy burger. Looks really, really good. It's got like peppers and onions on it. It's super good. Those fries look killer too. So let's try it. Alright guys, so this is where Prince played one of his final shows just like a month before he died. I'm gonna insert the clip that I just took of that right now. Alright guys, check this out. We all played with Prince, and he let us play with him. So this is a whole article about how Prince played at this place that we're at right now.
Just a few weeks before he died.
Yep. Yep, April 26th, 2016, wow. Oh, it was in March, so. Yeah, wow. That's crazy. It's pretty cool though. So yeah, he played here at the Chanhassen Dinner Theater he played for a tribute show, which is really cool. And now, and then this is where Hannah and I just ate at the pub. And actually, like maybe Prince might have eaten here, which is kind of cool. It's called Brizendi's Pub, which was like a director for like a bunch of stuff. So yeah, and there's like a wedding venue in here. This is like pretty crazy. So yeah, really, really cool. Gifts and books, all kinds of cool stuff. Obviously, guys, stop to First Avenue is a must if we're talking about Prince. See Pantera, Queen Latifah, Roger Miller, a lot of blank stars. We can start with a bit up there. I know the Prince is on the next one, I believe. Walls are meant to be broken. Even in front of cops. Right there, Prince, gold star right there. Queen X. Pretty cool. Oh, look at that. Look at that. What's up, guys? It's Lucas. So I don't know exactly what's in today's vlog, but I know that we filmed a lot of Prince stuff, and I do think that that is going to end up being part of a larger video that I really want to do sometime in the future. As far as the video that I have in mind is, I live 45 minutes away from Paisley Park. So I do think I definitely am going to go back to Paisley Park sometime, and I do think I'm going to film some more stuff. I have a lot more ideas for videos and whatnot to film, so I think that that's going to happen sometime in the near future. Video uploaded, because the idea that I have, I think, is going to be really cool. I would like to make it a little bit more in-depth and stuff like that than what I did today, but I do think I'm going to show a lot of what I did today. So going to, you know, that Office Max and stuff like that, or Office Depot, whatever it was, and being in like that same area that he was like riding his bicycle just 3 days before his passing, which is really crazy to think about. So yeah, we need to do another Prince song for Song of the Day, just because we talked about Prince more. I didn't really think we were going to talk about Prince a lot more today, but we did. So Nothing Compares to You, that was the great name of our group yesterday as well. So yeah, but anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I will see you guys tomorrow as always. Be excellent to each other. Peace and rock on.
So sick, so